All right. Well, thank you all for joining us for today's webinar on the new Instructor Single Sign-On platform. So today I'm going to be walking you through how to easily create your Hawks Teach accounts, and that is the Instructor Single Sign-On. So first thing, if you do have any questions, you can just go ahead and ask them in the question and answer box. That's going to be located either at the top or the bottom of your screen. And I will be getting to those at the end. So feel free to save any questions till the end, submit them, or ask as you're going through, and I'll be more than happy to answer them all at the end. All right, so getting started here. Oops, there we are. So why should you use the Teach Single Sign-On? So first thing first, this new platform is going to provide you a lot of benefits. So to start, if you have more than one Hawks gradebook, it's going to easily allow you to single sign on between all of your individual gradebooks and switch between them without having to log in and out like you have in the past. However, if you only have one Hawks gradebook, it's still going to be very beneficial to you. So first off, instead of having to go to a separate URL to log into your student account, you'll be able to easily switch between your instructor and your student accounts all from within the same login. You're also going to have just one easy to remember URL. And that's going to be teach.hawkslearning.com. So once you set this account up, you'll be able to easily access everything that you need to right from here, as opposed to having 1, 2, 3, or more possible URLs saved. Now, and lastly, if you do need to ever reset your email for your gradebook, in the past, you would have had to either reach out to a course administrator for you or reach out to your Hawks representative. But with the new Teach platform, you're able to easily reset your password on your own and have it sent to your email. So getting started, as I said, teach.hawkslearning.com is the URL that you'll be using to access this new platform. And once you go to this link, it would take you to the screen that is shown right here. So a couple things. If you've already had a Hawks student account created for you, and that would be what you logged into at learn.hawkslearning.com, and the email that is used on that account is listed in one gradebook at least, then you'll be able to just go to teach.hawkslearning.com and type in those student account credentials that you had here and click Instructor Sign In, and that will take you directly into the Teach platform. However, if you are brand new to Hawks or you did not have a student account created previously, all you need to do is click here on the Create an Instructor Account, and this would take you to where you would be able to then just create your Teach account for yourself. So once you click this link, it'll bring up the account creation window, which you can see right here. And all you need to do is enter in your name, fill out your school, put in your email address, set a password. You have the option of putting your phone number attached if you would like. And then you would just have to submit, and that's just saying you agree to the software license agreement. And once you're done with that, that would create your account. So a couple things as you're going through. If you enter in your email as you're creating your account and it gives you this error right here, letting you know that the email is already in use, that just means that either you did previously have a Learn account set up, maybe the one that you had forgotten about or one that you've just never accessed. So there will be an account already created for you. So all you'd have to do is come back to the home screen and click this Forgot Password button, and you'll be able to create your Teach account based on the email that you had entered in here. And that's all you would have to do. So if you do run into that, it's easy, just forgot password and you can have it set up. You'll be able to get right in. Now, once you do have it set up and you're able to log in, you'll be presented with what will look like a blank dashboard. That is because you do have to add your courses to your dashboard as you go. So all you'd have to do is click this Add Course button in the top right, and this would be able to give you the screen where you can then add in your courses. You're able to add in however many gradebooks that you have, and you can also have multiple logins for the same gradebook if you have access to your own account as well as maybe an administrator account that everyone in the department uses. So clicking here, when you go to Add Course, there are two separate ways that you can add a course. So you can either do it first through a course link code, and this is going to be if you're a brand new user when you're added to the gradebook. What will happen now is that you would receive an email with a course link code. It would direct you to Teach, and once you go into Teach, you would be able to then just paste that course link code in and add that course. And I'll show you what that would look like in just a second. However, if you are a returning user and you've already have a gradebook that you've been using for a while, you would just enter in your credentials for that gradebook here. And what you would do is your school should already be selected. If not, you would just choose it from the dropdown. You would then pick your course ID, which is going to reflect the title of the book that you are trying to add the course for. You then pick your name from the instructor dropdown, and then you use that same password that you used to log into your Hawks gradebook previously in here, and I'll show you where you can get all this information from on the next slide. So hopping over, so for the course link code, as I mentioned, if you are a new user getting added to the gradebook, we will be sending an email now. Now you can also force this email to be sent to anyone who had been added previously or even to yourself. As an admin, they can go in and send this to anyone. But you can also either ask your course admin or you can ask your training support representative to send this over to you, and we can have this course link code sent to make it a little easier for you to add this into your new Teach account. And it would just be this little red code that's listed here, and that's what you would copy and paste in to add the course. Now on the right here, we can see what looks like just the normal gradebook login screen that you've seen in the past. And that's where we would get that information from to add the course into the Teach dashboard. So when it's asking for the course ID, that's going to be this little bit right up here in the top. So you can see the example here would be Hawks Combo C, and you would just drop the C. However, once you've selected your school, you should see all of these as a list. So you would just choose the one based on the product that you're currently using and trying to add to your gradebook. Now for the login name and password, it's going to be the exact same that you would enter in here. So whatever the normal password you would put in to log into your gradebook in the past is what you would use to add that course to your dashboard in Teach. All right, so once you've added courses through this add button, it will start filling up your dashboard with these tiles. So all you would have to do for any of these, if you wanted to access them, is just click onto the tile and this would go directly into your gradebook. So use that as an example. And you can see here that this is going to look very similar to what you would normally see when you log into a gradebook, and that's because it is. Now the main difference is you'll see up here at the top, we have this little drop down, and this is where you'll be able to switch quickly between any of your different gradebooks that you have access to. Now, the one thing I will mention here is, as I said, it looks very similar because it is the exact same thing, and that's because no functionality has changed with the gradebook. So everything that you were able to do previously, all the things you had set up and anything you had access to on your account previously, you will still have access to within the Teach platform. The main change that was made is just the way that you're accessing it now and making it a little bit easier for you. So all you would have to do is click here on this drop down, and this will show you what the drop down would look like when you have a few different courses added. And from this drop down, you can then easily click between any of these courses to switch over. You won't have to log out and log back in. It would just immediately load up that new gradebook. And you can quickly switch between any of these as you're going through. All right, so hopping back to the dashboard here, I wanted to show you what it'll look like for when you're logged into Teach and you're trying to access your student account. So all you'd have to do is right up here on the top, you can see that it says Student Dashboard. You would click that button, and that would immediately log you into your student account. So if you're a returning user and you've already been using your Learn account previously, you would see all your courses that you had previously listed here, and you'll be able to access everything just like you could before. However, if you are new and this is your first time using Hawks, or maybe you didn't have any code set up for your student account before, all you would need to do is click Add Course and then paste in those access codes. Now, if you have not been given access codes to add the accounts before, all you need to do is reach out to us and we'll be more than happy to provide you whatever access codes you need to add to your student account. All right, so last thing here is if you're in the student account and you want to hop back over to that dashboard, all you would need to do is click the Instructor Dashboard button right up here in the top, and that will take you directly back to your dashboard. All right, so it was short. There's not too much to go to, too many details. So I wanted to see if anybody has any questions, anything they wanted to ask about the Teach platform. One other thing I will mention is as you're going through and getting this set up, we're more than happy to help you as you're getting this set up. So feel free to give us a call. call your training support representative or just call the main line, which you can see here, and we'll be more than happy to walk you through and help you get this set up. All right. Well, don't see any questions that are coming through right now then. I will really quickly just mention again though, because we did this before, did have a couple people asking about this. I said it during it, but none of the functionality has changed for you all. You'll be able to access everything like you did before, but it will just be under one nicely housed login now. Oops, someone posted in the chat. All right, well, you're very welcome. But I said thanks for the quick refresher. So I appreciate everyone who spent the time to join in today. I see a couple names I recognize, so thanks for everyone who joined. Like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We're always more than happy to help. I hope you all have a great day.